Check this out. Check this out. Check this out. So you lead Gligar on the Exeggutor. You X-Scissor. It doesn't kill. Okay. We might be onto nothing. Let's say instead we U-turn. Hold on. We U-turn. We tank the Leaf Storm. Now it's Rhydon. We do this. Hold on, let me cook, chat! Alright, here's Machamp. It's about to Dynamic Punch. Or Earthquake. We have Prismberry Gligar. We go in, and then No Guard affects us too, and we guillotine the bitch! A tier. And then you just get the guillotine on the Gyarados as well because you hit it? What's up? Very short stream today, guys. I have to leave in like 90 minutes. But I thought I might as well go live. Okay, new run through of Soul Silver. I have made a decision since we last played this game. I thought about it, and I actually am going to play the game as if Evolution Stones are going to be available starting in Whitney with Pokeathlon. Because that actually seems like the easiest solution, rather than just not raiding a bunch of Pokemon, because it's a little bit annoying. I feel like that is the way to go. Okay, so for this attempt, this is going to be the second of 3 run-throughs. For this one, I would like to test as much as possible that's not Headbutt or Gyarados. That's the goal. So one thing we haven't tested yet is Sentret. And then also I'm going to leave Spearow out of the equation. So I think like for these first couple of routes, I think there's really nothing. Geodude is the important one. And then Weedle coming up on Route 30, as well as Leddyba. Okay, so we want to pick up Geodude, Weedle, Leddyba. I think that's it for before Falkner. Oh, Bellsprout. There's Geodude here, right? There we go. Oh, what about Dark Cave, actually? I guess we can do Dunsparce. Sure. Amazing sprites, thank you. Okay, there's Weedle. Hey, pChal, not saying this to trash talk. Here we go.
Honest question here. What was your actual plan on E4 Suicune at R&B? Watching again your fight, everything seemed to run like you planned. You managed to deliver each hit, but still...
I need to do more damage with the Rock Smashes that I used, or needed to be at high enough HP after using a 3rd Rock Smash to where I consistently bait a move. I didn't do enough damage and I took too much. I think that's a very reasonable question. That's like, I was expecting something way worse from that. That's a very, very reasonable question. That's something that I think about a lot, on how to communicate it for the run and bun video, but I think I've kind of figured out how I want to do it. Haven't seen the word swag in so long. Haven't been watching this stream in a while, I guess. It's the only thing I think when I watch my VODs. How many errors you got in the run and bun video? Depends on what you define as an editor, I guess. In terms of just straight up editing, just like the traditional editing that you guys are thinking of, it's 2. It's Vixento and Tyrone. Why am I fighting wild Pokemon? Why am I? Oh yeah, because I'm searching for Leddyba. Let me pick up the Spellsprout. I'm gonna catch multiple Pokemon on one route here, but we could get these on different routes, so it all works out. So don't worry about that one too much. Leddyba should be on this route, right? Is it morning only or something? Draz. It's morning only. I'm not gonna change my goddamn and now we're gonna tell me that Dunsparce is 5%, right? I'm not gonna change my system time. I really don't want to. It messes so many things up. It's fine with day. Perfect. Dunsparce is 1%. Here we go. There it is. Boom. It's that easy. It's how we do it. It's that easy. Man, people in the pChal Daily comments were fucking mad at my Sonic take. And you know what? Rightfully so. I was being kind of an asshole about it. But I stand by what I said. There's a lot of things I would rather do than sit down for 2 hours and watch a goddamn Sonic the Hedgehog movie. I can tell you that much. Gives elitist vibes, though. Good! I am a film snob. I have no shame in the fact that I like to watch movies that do more than tickle the most basic emotions. Okay? I like to engage with art. And I do think it makes me a better person. I'm just kidding. Oh, Nosferatu. I saw the trailer. They made it look like a standard kind of Hollywood movie in the trailer. It seemed like a Christopher Nolan movie. With no disrespect towards Christopher Nolan, but I feel like I don't really like his movies the way I used to. But I mean, I trust... Is it Eggers or Egger? Robert Egger? To make a good-ass movie out of Nosferatu, that's for sure. But I will say the trailer made it seem kind of blockbustery. I'm just gonna assume Ladybuzz morning only and... Oh, that's so annoying, though! I feel like you don't have to approach every movie from an analytical and critical perspective. Not all movies are trying to be equal levels of high art. Yeah, I agree. I just don't watch the movies that don't try to have artistic value. Is my point. And that's okay. I feel like I have a right to do that. How do I want to solve this issue? I'm gonna hack it in real quick. Hold on. What's the best movie you watched this year? Probably The Substance. No, Triangle of Sadness. That didn't come out this year, but I watched it this year. That movie was insanely good. Are there any popcorn media that you enjoy consuming? Yeah, sometimes. Just not for... I just don't... Maybe even for movies. I like watching like popcorn movies if I'm hanging out with friends. But if I'm going to the movie theater, sitting down without scrolling on my phone for 2.5 hours, paying admission, I'm going to go with someone who afterwards, after we see the movie, we can sit down at a bar and talk about the movie for 2 hours. That's what I want out of a movie. What was the worst movie you saw this year? That's a good question. I think I watched like a SpongeBob movie on Netflix this year when I came home drunk with a friend. It was one of the most horrible things I've ever seen. Do you know which one I'm talking about? How was that bad? It was like a... What do you mean how was that bad? It was like a... It was like a Disney Channel, like, straight to VHS, straight to DVD. Search for Sandy. God, oh my God.
Loved the Egglock episode last night. Sorry for submitting contrary when it doesn't exist in the game. Oopsies.
That's okay. I recorded another Egglock episode earlier. It's gonna go up soon. I'm trying to do weekly episodes now. If you'd like to submit for the Patreon Egglock, we are still taking egg submissions. And you can submit questions there for me to answer as well. It's a chill time over there. Go check it out. I think $5 tier can watch episodes. And wait, I think $2 tier can watch episodes. I don't remember. What's your problem with Julian's block? I don't know what you're talking about. I don't even know who that is. Can you rage sweep Falkner with Toto? You can rage sweep, that's how the speedrun does it? It does in Gen 2, but Rage works way differently in Gen 2, no? Heart Gold Soul Silver speedrun uses Cyndaquil and then switches to Raikou. I've seen enough Worcester and Gunner Maniac to know that that's false. Can you get a similar PC at PS5 Pro level for essentially the same price? I built a guest PC for my apartment recently so that when friends come over they can play League of Legends. Any S tiers so far? I'm not sure yet. The main thing is I'm not sure yet what the tiers are even going to mean. I don't know what the definitions of the tiers are yet. But Tentacruel seems like it seems like a top 5 mon so far. But I guess I haven't tested some of the bangers. Girafarig also seems like a top 5 mon. Gyarados is going to be a big one. Geodude is going to be a big one because of early game. I'm testing Lapras this attempt. That feels predatory in the wave of Venus Flytrap. No, because they play League of Legends here anyway. They just play it on like my laptop or like they bring their own setup. Because sometimes people will just come to my place for like a week and just hang out. Like someone's doing right now. That fucking leech piece of shit. And I was like, dude, I don't want them to use the work laptop. I want them to like carry their shit all the time. I'll just make a guest PC. Wait. Dunsparce only has Rage? Alright, show him, Dunsparce. Let's go. Let's see it, baby. Yeah, I played a little bit more League this season. I think I might be out. I think it might be over. I think I only want to play ranked 5s. I don't think I ever want to play solo queue again. It's almost like I tried to get myself addicted. And like it didn't work. Because my whole thing is, right, I enjoy playing video games because of the iterative process of improvement. That is what I enjoy about video games. That's what's fun about them for me, in general, always. And when I was losing my League games, like for the first time ever, I was just like, I don't even want to like think about what I could have done better that game. And I always did. That's always what kept me motivated to keep playing. After every game I would lose, or when I would be like, okay, where did I f up? I'd watch the replay, you know? I'd think about all the things that I could do better, and that would be fun for me. It would be fun for me to see myself gradually improve over time. And I noticed this season that I didn't have that drive anymore. I didn't care anymore why I lost or why I won. I didn't care to check or think about it. It seemed like a chore. And I think at some point you have to realize maybe you've grown out of this. What sucks, I guess, is that the people that I would play as 5 with, if I don't play it alone at all, I would suck. But pretty much all of my other friends have also stopped playing solo queue, so honestly, we just need to get a different game is my take, but... Or ranked that you end up in. Listen, I was Emerald for 2 seasons, or for 2 splits, I guess, and then I got put in Gold this season, and I kept losing, and I did not have any motivation to climb out. So I'll just be from now on. I'll just be Gold. It's okay. I'm a Gold tier. I'm a Gold level League of. I'm like nearly Silver. I was like Gold 4 at the end. I'm more of a Silver player who's kind of like stuck in Gold because I keep getting like teammates that are too good. Like, I keep getting carried by my team, so, like, I'm a little bit higher rank than I'm supposed to be. Do you like shooters? It's, like, the genre that for multiplayer games that I hate the most. I don't hate them. Actually, I enjoyed, like, PUBG quite a bit back in the day. I'm just very, very, very terrible at shooters. Like, ungodly terrible. And third-person stuff is, like, that's another, like, beast for me that I can't really... It's just not the type of game for me, is what I'm saying. I think that my games... generally depends, but like on the aggregate, it seems like most of the games that I enjoy should exist on like a 2D plane of some sort. How does it feel being the same elo as me? Yeah, that's the thing. Like in the past, I think this would have motivated me to be like, oh, I don't want to be lower rank or the same rank or only slightly higher rank than X person. But I think I just don't care anymore. I just don't care. Like that sentence that you who started playing League of Legends 10 years after me and me having like 2K hours or more in that game, the fact that you're the same rank as me, it doesn't evoke any emotions within myself. I don't feel anything when I think about that fact, which is how I know that I'm out. I think it's over. Maybe it'll come back, but for now, I just feel like I have better things to do with my life. Better video games to waste my time on. Speaking of, I showed my dad Batro at Christmas, and I think I've ruined his life. He sent me so many WhatsApp messages asking about the mechanics. Alright, Totodile. Okay, let's try the... Did I save? Please tell me I saved. I didn't save, did I? Rip. What do I do now? Okay, we'll do it scuffed, but we'll just try save states. And just... Oh, just wipe. You guys are so right. It's gonna take so long. Great clickbait for pChal Daily. Get on it, Minecraft. So, Dunsparce doesn't have rollout at this point. Whoever suggested that. You? Alright, now we save. Alright, first of all, Totodile, Rage Sweep. We're getting sand attack, boys. I don't think this is it. I'm assuming it resets when I miss. Yeah, this is looking pretty terrible. That's unfortunate. I do have the save state. Why did it corrupt? We have to figure this out, unfortunately. All right, here we go again. By the way, guys, I do have to leave in like 30 minutes, so this is literally all we're doing today. It's corrupted because of how bad you played. Yeah, you might be onto something. Well, I did like hack in a Ledybot earlier. I'm assuming it probably has something to do with that more than anything. Maybe if we take the corrupted Ledybot out for a second and let it like marinate in the real data of the rest of the game, maybe it's like a transplant, you know? It has to like be surrounded by real Pokemon so the body can get acquainted to it, so it doesn't get. You guys know what I'm talking about. That's how transplants work. Step 1, make another save state. Step 2, look at the Ledybot. Oh, this has the wrong ability. That's not a good start. Let's try this again. Is this going to corrupt again? No, it is not. Okay, very interesting. Let me really quick change the ability of Ledybot, so we have that. I told you guys, we just gotta let it sit. We consider swapping to Linux as a streamer? For sure, man. All the programs I need on a daily basis that I need for like media stuff are definitely all gonna work fine on Linux without me investing 2 hours into getting them to run every single time. My girlfriend's a computer scientist, and she runs Linux. And watching her try to get a program to run with which she could edit an audio file. I've never heard her swear so much in my entire life. Oh my god. Alright. If we just click Water Gun with Toto, how likely am I to win? Not very. This one's in Torrent, and now he just heals, right? Ooh, actually, okay. So Toto can win. Okay, now I want to see the Geodude solo. Then I want to see if Dunsparce can solo somehow. Like, this obviously just works. Like, we don't really have to talk about this. Okay, and then, yeah, let's try Dunsparce. And then let's try everyone else on the team combined, rather than trying to sweep, to see if they do anything here. Rage it up. Rage it up. Rage it up. Oh my god, look at him go. Look at him go. Oh, you hit me, but that just means I do even more damage. What are you gonna do, Falkner? Valorant, thank you so much for 1 sub, and Crash, thank you for 5 gifted subs. I appreciate it, guys. Thank you so much. Thank you. Okay, Dunsparce easy solos Falkner. Wait, I'm so confused. Is the Valorant, is it like a thing where like Valorant is like sponsoring Twitch right now to bonus gift when you gift 5 subs? That's what I've deduced from what is happening here. Each 5 gift subs, Valorant gifts 1? That's crazy. That's a lot of fucking money. In any stream across the entire website? That's a lot. That's kind of, we're talking about it now. It must be a good it must be a good marketing campaign. Thank you for 5 gifted subs, Pepiora. Okay, let's see. Sentret plus Beedrill plus Dunsparce plus Ledybot. Do they win? I should probably save Sentret for... Yeah, the way I should probably do this is lead Bellsprout. I don't know how good Ice Fang for Alligator really is on Champ, to be honest. I don't think... He definitely doesn't have the damage, and one of the guys has Thunder and shit like that. I don't think you're going to do much. I think he's probably good on Claire. But that seems about it, to be perfectly honest about it. Okay, Bellsprout going brazy. Hitting the Sleep Powder. We go to Sentret. We quick attack. You know what? We try to high roll with Fury Swipes. We try to high roll with Fury Swipes again. Quick attack's not going to kill with Fury Swipes. He roosts. He's going to out heal us. It's fine. Quick attack kills. It's that easy. It is in fact that easy. Can Choice Scarf KO? Are you asking if Choice Scarf Ice Fang from Feraligatr KOs Dragonite? From what I've seen that Dragonite do, probably not. You can't even really gain XP with Feraligatr in that Elite Four, so you're probably just going to be at 47 or whatever versus the 50 Dragonite and stuff like that. Yeah, guys, maybe Falkner is just not a hard gym leader. Have we considered that? I mean, he's already not hard because you get Geodude guaranteed, but... Your mom ate my sandwich. Thank you for the 5 gifted. Thank you very much. I don't know why I'm setting up Harden. Try to get the poison here. Try to get the poison here. Okay, switch out after the accuracy drops. Ledyba, you're up. Comet punch this bitch. Comet punch. Nope. Come on. You can do it. And now stay in. Tank the Gust because we have high speed F. Hit the Supersonic. Okay, miss. That's fine. Go to Beedrill, who also has high speed F. Hit the poison off of the poison sting. Hit the poison off of the poison sting. There you go. And now, okay, these two, maybe these two cannot win. I admit. But if you have a third guy, even if it's Bellsprout, okay, I mean, you do just die. But now Sentret wins. It's that easy. We move on. I guess we're also testing Togepi this run. Togekiss is guaranteed post-game though, right? Even with Pokeathlon and everything. I'm pretty sure that's true. Okay, upcoming routes with encounters that I have not gotten yet. Thank you for another gift sub. Okay. We're gonna get Hoppip, who I hope is not 32. We want Ekans here. And also kind of want Wooper. I know I'm catching multiple Pokemon per route here, but there's a system behind all of this. There's a heuristic. I guess these two would be mutually exclusive at this point. Can you get Wooper anywhere else? I know there's the one f***ing guy. I don't care about him. I guess you could get Ekans at 33. But that's where I want to get Hoppip anyway, so... Union Cave has nothing. Union Cave, we're going to pick up Lapras later. Let me pick up Wooper. I think the mutual exclusivity doesn't really change anything, right? It's not like we're going to like intensely test the Ekans Wooper combo at some point. Did I not get Intimidate Ekans? I'm not going to lie to you. I'm going to pick up Intimidate Ekans. Because, like, I'm not testing Shed Skin. Wooper is nighttime. Okay, we'll test Wooper on another run. We'll test him on another run. It's fine, guys. We'll test him on the final run. This is not supposed to be here. Wait, what? This is Route 32. Oh, I'm blind. Never mind. Okay, I'm gonna change Ekans to Intimidate and hack in Wooper. NordVPN saved my marriage. I can imagine. Because, if you're connected to a network, whoever is administrator in that network can usually see which domains every device on the network connects to, unless you're using a VPN. So you probably managed to conceal the extremely disturbing sites that you would connect to, you know, like red.com/r/Funko Pops. I wouldn't want my wife to see that either, so... It's honestly, I apologize. Not for insulting people who buy Funko Pops, but for picking such an easy target for that joke. I feel like I could have tried a little bit harder. Is there anything that's worth going back for and fishing up with the rod right now? Is the water for Goldeen fishing in Dark Cave available at this point? Tentacle with the old rod? I think you're smoking heroin. No, apparently Poliwag is also available on Route 30, actually. Let's take a quick trip back here and see what's up. The darkness of Dark Cave is broken. I don't think you can get to a fishing spot. Oh, you totally can. Amazing. Poliwag is a Stone Evo? Yeah, I changed my mind on the Stone Evos. We're getting them starting at Whitney. It messes with the delicate balance of the ecosystem. Yeah, I'm not convinced that that's a thing in real life. Guy who denies the existence of ecosystems. You're telling me whatever this animal does has anything to do with what this animal... That doesn't make no sense. We're getting there, folks. People are starting to believe some crazy shit. Hello, Goldine. Goldini. Why'd they make her voice sexy in like half of the dubs of the anime? I mean, I know why. It's because look at her. No, you guys didn't like the bit about the hypothetical guy who doesn't believe in ecosystems. That one wasn't a hit. Okay, all right. I'll come up with some new guys. It's too believable. Do you think it hit too close to home? I've heard people in the U.S. argue similar things. You know what? You're right. I did see. Man, I hate to be that guy. I never wanted to be that guy. But you know what I did recently? And I'm going to sound either like the biggest asshole or like the most obvious stupid person you've ever heard, okay? I just actually did the thing where I deleted every doom scrolling app from my phone. Every time a YouTube short comes up on my feed, I click not interested. And so it seems like a very obvious thing to do. Why would you want this in your life? It's obviously not adding anything. But I was always like, you know... It's just a symptom of my incompetence to manage my time. And if I'm not doing that, I'm just doing something else. What an insane cope, man. Dude, I have been... The day I started doing it, I was tangibly more productive. Like, those moments where I would sit down on the goddamn couch and an hour would go by with me doing nothing. I deleted Reddit too, by the way. Don't even get me started. That just doesn't happen anymore. It's so effective. And I hate to be that guy. I hate to be the like, oh, you just got a social media detox. You're like, yeah, I get it. Shut the fuck up. Some people just want to get home from work from a shift and just sit down on their bed or on their couch and just scroll for an hour and just turn their brain off. I understand. And I think that's valid. But for me, that doesn't make any fucking sense, okay? Because I manage my own time. And every hour that I spend on that phone is an hour that I don't start working. I still have the socials. I'll just check them on my computer like once a day to check in what's going on. And you don't like doom scroll on a computer. Who the fuck does that? Also, yeah, I just feel much better. This is something I noticed yesterday because I hadn't scrolled Twitter in like a week. And I went on Twitter to check my DMs. Dude, 10 minutes in, I was f***ing miserable. I felt so bad. You don't notice it if you're like used to it because you're doing it every day. But if you've been away from it for a week, holy shit, it ruined my night. I went to bed feeling terrible. I had a good day. It was that bad? Dude, I know what you're thinking right now. Because I used to think that way. I was like, oh yeah, but like there's people I keep in I got my mutes, my mutuals, my moots. I'm English second language, sorry. Don't make fun of me. You know, I got people I talk to in DMs. There's people I only message through Instagram DMs and they send me like a fucking short every day or whatever. There's people I want to stay in contact with. No, you fucking don't, okay? If they're worth staying in contact with, they can text you on a goddamn messaging app. For Android, I found like an APK downloader or whatever for a version of Instagram that only shows DMs, okay? Boom, problem solved. You don't text people that much on Twitter and Instagram. You really don't. You're not going to lose contact with all those people. So if you're watching this, maybe take it as a motivation to delete all that shit from your phone and actually do something productive with your time. Especially since I started reading books. The way you feel after reading like a book for 1 hour versus how you feel scrolling on your phone. I fucking hate that I'm being this person right now, by the way. I never wanted to be this person. I'm too post-ironic internet humor pilled for it, okay? It's unfortunately just completely true. If you're commuting a lot, if I was commuting like an hour a day on public transport, because what I do when I have downtime on my phone is I've actually just started reading like news articles. God, I sound like such a fucking pretentious self-improvement asshole right now, and I hate that. Trust me when I tell you that I'm still a degenerate who has no self-respect, okay? But like if I was commuting for an hour, I don't know if I could like bring myself to like not have any doom scrolling apps on my phone. That sounds kind of boring. I guess you could just bring a book on the train. I don't know. I don't want to be the guy going, I'm starting to feel that smartphones are actually making us less connected, okay? But he's fucking right is the problem. Looking out the window while train is so much better than looking for on your phone. Yeah. Or listen to music that you haven't listened to yet. Try out some new albums or something. Or subscribe on Patreon and download the Patreon Egglock podcast episodes. Yeah, if you're driving to work every single day on the same bus/train, then looking out the window is only going to do you so much good. That's definitely true. As someone who commuted himself, I can definitely confirm that. Oh man, chat, I have a new pop music obsession. Every 2 years, I'll find a new pop artist to obsess over. Fuck you. It's Caroline Polachek. Oh my fucking god. Oh my god! She's so good. Song Rec. The entire album, Desire I Want to Turn Into You, her 2023 album. I listened to it on the drive home from my family yesterday, and I plan to listen to like 5 other albums that I hadn't listened to yet, and instead I listened to that album 3 times in a row. Well, first of all, she's an ungodly good singer, but second of all, holy the production on that album is good. Like the quality of production, I don't remember the last time I heard a pop album that sounds that good. The like mixing and mastering on every single song is like absolutely like outstandingly perfect. Like noticeably like better than anything I've listened to in a long time. Yeah, my favorite track off of that album is definitely the opening track, Welcome to My Island, followed very closely by Sunset. I would recommend listening to the opening track and then being in love with it and then listening to the rest of the album. Ilex Forest Encounter. True. What would that be even? I don't think we tested Paras yet, did we? Pretty sure we did not. I also would like to recatch Oddish because I'm testing Vileplume this attempt. I don't know if Oddish is nighttime only though. If it is, we can just get it next stream because I'll be around here anyway. Although I don't know if I'm going to stream during nighttime. Well, who knows? From your experience, John, is Whitney actually hard or is it nostalgia plus kids being all? It's not free. She can f you. You kind of have to stack like stat debuffs and stuff on it, I think, to win. The good part is that it's literally only Clefairy and Miltank, so you can like basically dedicate 6 Pokemon to beat it. She's not gonna wipe you usually, but you definitely have to formulate a strategy. You can't just blindly go through. Slowpoke, well, we should absolutely test Slowpoke this attempt. No flying types for Bugsy, by the way, but I mean, we're just testing stuff. It's honest, the thing is, I think Geodude is just going to be S tier for carrying the early game and being guaranteed. And then, like, we don't really have to think about how other Pokemon do on these fights, I guess. You have Hoppip totally does stuff on Bugsy, you think? Maybe. What's the best German sausage? That's an excellent question. Personally, a good Nürnberger, hard to beat for me personally. They're like little bratwurst. Big fan of those. Krakauer, I'm indifferent on them. Honestly, my favorite sausages are not from Germany. I'm a big like Merguez guy. That's like my favorite sausage. Weisswurst. I see the appeal. I'm not opposed. I'm not Bavarian, but I'm not opposed to a Weisswurst. Any spicy ones? Yeah, man. Germans love spicy food. There's that dish that you try. Oh, Maultaschen, German dumplings, German ravioli. That shit is good, man. Hell yeah. Debrecina. Those are Austrian, right? Aren't those the Austrian ones that are filled with cheese or something? Alright, so this obviously solos Falkner. We don't even have to talk about that. Favorite cuisine. It's a hard one for me. It's a hard one. I think I genuinely cannot pick a favorite. If I had to... Szechuan. It's gotta be Szechuan. Man. Although it would be kind of... I don't know if I could do it every day, you know? But, like, the peak is definitely Szechuan. Thai. And for me, it's South German, man, because I grew up with it. Swabian. But, and then also, I mean, it's a... let me think. Yeah, lock it in. It's Turkish. It always sounded like a North Rhine-Westphalian to me. Interesting. I mean, that is where my mom's side of the family is from. I might actually have some, what was I going to say? Mannerisms. So Dunsparce does just kind of solo this, huh? Like, if you got the balls to it, you could just roll out Sweep Bugsy with Dunsparce. That's good to know. Okay, so what if I don't use Dunsparce or Geodude? In fact, we can't test this full box against Falkner, I'm afraid. I don't really have time. I have to leave really soon. Give me... Who am I even interested in here? Because, like, Poliwag doesn't evolve. Ladybug doesn't evolve. But, I mean, Beedrill to tank U-turns, I guess. Maybe Wooper Rock Tomb kind of stuff. Might be interesting. Ekans Intimidate. We can test around more with that in a bit. I guess Bellsprout really... Bellsprout does have Sleep Powder, so I'm kind of curious. Because one of the thing... The thing about the Scyther is that it does like to like focus around and like focus energy and a lot, you know? So some Pokemon do, like, you can take a risk and take like a turn to do something on them. Like Sleep Powder with Bellsprout. It's definitely not a reliable strategy, but it might be an out. But like all of this is kind of futile, right? Because we know that there's guaranteed encounters that solo this fight. Like Geodude and Onix. I'm not sure if Onix is guaranteed. I'm pretty sure it is. No, it can't be, right? It might be? Absolutely for Bugsy. I mean, it's fun to find out how these Pokemon do and to kind of get a feel for the fight in general, I think. I think I have a decent feel for it, but I'll do one more fight through here and then test the rest of the box next stream. Alright. Furret. Defense curl it up. I don't think that's going to do anything. U-turn does half. And now you're just dead to U-turn, huh? So we go to Beedrill, which tanks U-turn very well. I guess what you could do is you could set up Hardens with Beedrill on this Kakuna, and then hope that you don't get crit by Focus Energy. I guess the problem is you don't really do any damage, huh? To Scyther, but... Maybe you get the Poison Sting poison somehow. You do, actually. And then maybe you get off another, like, String Shot or two. Now you're dead soon, but you got the berry off, so maybe you go to Togetic or something. And you Charm. And then you hope that you don't get crit. Maybe you throw a Sweet Kiss on this motherfucker. You miss. Throw out an extra sensory, and you kill. This fight is easy, bro! Beedrill's pretty good for Falkner. Sorry, Bugsy. God damn it. Alright, I gotta leave, guys. Alright, we'll test more Bugsy with this box when I come back for the next stream. When that will be? Excellent question. In the meantime, you can definitely check out more episodes of the Egglock podcast on Patreon. When I say podcast, I just mean that I'm yapping the entire time through, and you could probably listen to the whole thing on audio and know what's going on. A new episode of that is out, and we should have a new one up within the next week. $5 tier to watch that, $15 tier, I think, to submit an egg yourself.